Hello, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you may be. Hope everyone has had a great morning or afternoon so far. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Gail. Hey, DB. Hey, Nikki. How are y'all today? Okay, good. Thank you, Dee, for letting me know. Can everybody see me okay? Hey, Lady Bear. Sorry you've had a bad Monday. Okay. Okay, Gail. Hey, Picture Me Crafting. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday so far. I'm trying to get my pretty background, but I don't know why it's not doing it. Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. Did that change? Or do you just still see me? Hello, Robin's Creation. Hey, Candy. Hey, Robin S. Me and just the curtains. Great. You know what? We're just going to roll with it because I'm not sure what it's doing, what it ain't doing, but that's okay. That's how lives go. Okay, so if you could tell from my thumbnail, I am going to be making a lanyard with silicone beads today. Maybe change the size of the window. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Y'all probably can't see nothing. Okay. Is that any better? Or do y'all just see me in the curtains? It can be, who knows? Not real sure. Let's see. I had it before and I exited for some reason. Okay. Anyway, as long as y'all can hear me and see me, we're good, right? If y'all are good, I'm good. Okay. So last Monday I made a keychain. And if you wasn't here, then go back and watch my replay, please. And so today we're going to make a lanyard. These are great teacher gifts, or even if you work like in a office and you have to wear, a badge or anything like that. I know when I substitute, I have a little badge that they give me, and so I usually just take a lanyard that I made, so I don't have to wear one of theirs because, especially in the wintertime when everybody's sick, I don't want their germs. I'd rather have my own germs with my little necklace. So that's usually what I do. A couple things that you'll need is I think I listed them in the description. If not, I apologize, but it's some nylon string cord. I'm using black again. And then a loop turner. You need this is just a swivel key ring. Get them off Amazon. One of those. A lighter to burn. And these little clasps, there's two different ones. You see how this one has like a little point on it, and this one don't. So when you're doing them, they snap together. Can everybody see that? No problem, Lady Bear. Hope you have a better Monday. And then your silicone beads. So really, that's all we really need. Okay, everything with the lighter. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, I apologize, y'all, if I'm looking down. I'm trying to make sure my silicone beads don't roll. So you take your nylon string, and I cut it. It's like 40 inches long, but you're going to double it, and we're going to make a knot like we did last time. So I just take my ends and pair them up. So my necklace is at the end. And once I got that, I'm going to take my swivel key ring, and we're just going to make a knot. So y'all see how that's on the end, like the little where you can take keys on and off? That's usually where I like to put my knot, so I know it's not going nowhere. So I'm just going to loop it like that. Hopefully y'all can see. And then I'm going to take my end of my string and the top part, and I'm going to pull this through, and then just slide it down and make sure it's in the middle of that, and there you've got your little knot. Everybody see how I did that? Everybody understand? Any questions? Yes. So it stays in place when I'm ready to do that area. Yep. And it's not moving all around the ring, this ring part. It stays right here. Okay, so after that, so you've got your nylon cord, you've got your swivel. Then what I'm going to do is I take my loop turner. I have a big one and a small one. Here's my small one. It's got a little, I think I broke it, but you see the difference? Like here's the big one and here's my little one. Hopefully y'all can see the difference. Today I'm going to use my big one. So if your clip is up like mine, then I just take it and pull it all the way down. So it looks like that. It sticks out a little bit right here, but that's okay. So there's two different ways you can put these silicone beads on. I'm going to do it the easy way, the quick way. Hey Jess, thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day or good morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my silicone beads, see my little hole, and I'm just going to take it and put it through the hole, and it goes on. So that's my first bead, and then I'm just going to slide it down. Okay, so then I'm going to take my next bead, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, slide it down. I'm going to take my third one. If this little hooky thing would stay down, it would be 10 times better. And then I'm going to slide it through the little hole and slide down. So I've got 3 so far. Everybody with me? Hey D. Smith. Thank you. Then I'm going to take my little flower. And see, I got a hole on that end and a hole on that. Okay. So I'm just going to slide that in through the hole. And there we go. So for the last 3 silicone beads, I'm going to do the exact same thing. But instead of putting purple first, I'm going to put pink. So I've got my pink one. And we'll slide it. I'm going to take my little sage one, color one, and slide it on there. And then I'm going to take my purple one, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So now I've got all 7 beads on there. Everybody still with me? I could have put the purple first and then put the pink up here, but I like when the 2 colors match here. It's just preference. I mean, you can do it however. Or you could have done purple, like the sage green, pink. Then if you didn't want the flower there, you could have done purple, sage, pink, and then put your flower on top of that. Hope that makes sense. Or you could have put your flower on first, and it would have been at the bottom, and then did your colors. So whenever I go to put it on my key ring, my purple is going to be at the bottom where my hook is, or my knot is. Everybody still with me? Hopefully. Okay, so now this is the fun part, which I think this is easier. So I'm going to pull all these beads on this necklace at one time, okay? Okay. So I always like to make sure that my things are even. Okay, and they are. So I've got my little string, right? There's my top, and here's my bottom. Okay. So now, sorry, y'all. I'm going to take my beads and my turner, and I'm going to push it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my hook, and I hooked it. Can everybody see that? I know it might be hard. But here's my top, and then here's my thing. See how it's hooked? So then I'm going to take my other finger, and I'm going to push this up, just like that. Everybody see that? Yeah, push my little hooker up. Everybody still with me, hopefully? Okay, so this is what I think is so relaxing, I enjoy about it. So I'm going to take my bottom bead, my purple one, and I'm just going to push it with it. And I'm going to, hopefully y'all can see, and I'm just going to push until it goes all the way through. Hold on. You knew you'd always have one of them being aggravating, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's start over, because now. Okay, so I've got one on. Everybody see that? But I still have all these to get on. So we're going to try this again. I still got it hooked. Yeah, push it. Push it real good. Instead of pushing it, you're going to pull it. And you may have to wiggle it. There's two. Woohoo! And everybody see it? And I'm just taking it and I'm pulling it. So it finally come through. Okay. When I did this before the live, guess what? They all slid right on for me perfect. Okay, and then I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to slide them on down. And y'all see how this is uneven? Drives me up the wall because I'm OCD. See? So I'm just going to pull this one that's short a little bit, and it should, and slide it right down. Okay? So now let's take these. Let's make a hoop again, our loop. Let's loop it. Got it? I'm going to take the other beads. Now we're going to push it or pull it. And sometimes the loop thing, the loop piece right here is, I think, a little bit bigger than my holes in my fogles. So sometimes that. So I just took this off. We still have 3 left. But I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to pull them. Just pull it just like that. And then I'm going to slide these down. So we've got this so far. Yeah. Push the beads and pull the hook. Yes. Or however you can get them on. I'm not going to start singing because y'all don't want to listen to me sing. I promise. Okay, so here we go again. Hook it. Make my little thing. Pull my little thing, my little hooker. And then I'm just going to pull, pull, pull. And pull and pull and pull. So you see I got it on, but I still have to get it passed through these. So I'm just going to take my hook and hook it again. And just pull as I slide these down. And then, of course, it comes off. So once you're done with that, you have your lanyard. Let me move the camera up. So you have your lanyard. Well, so far, starting to be. Thank you. And like I said, you don't have to put all this on here. It's just however you want to do it. Okay. Everybody still with me? Hopefully. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, but hopefully you're learning something. Thank you. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Dee Smith. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. So I take my little clasp, and it don't matter which one goes on which. Okay, so here's my necklace. Can y'all see better like this or the other way? Or y'all just, it don't matter. You can see either way. Okay, so now here comes the lighter part. So you see how these two ends are raveled, kind of? Gail, I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing now. And I didn't know if you could see it better, this angle or the other angle. Okay, so this is where the lighter comes in. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to burn each end a little bit, okay? Burn that one. burn that one. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to take one of mine and see it's got a hole on the end and a hole right here. So this part has a clamp, and I'm going to stick my string through the back of it so it comes out there. Everybody see that? So once you got this part, then you're going to tie this into a knot, because that's what's going to hold this on, keep this on here. So I'm kind of make a big knot, but you can always downsize it. So far I got that little knot, and I'm just going to push it like Gail said, reminds her of that song, push it real good, push it. And then I'm just going to keep going. And then, so I have a little bit left, and I'm going to pull tight. Okay. Everybody still with me? I hope. So you've got this, you stick it through the back, you tie a knot, and then I'm taking, we want to cover this knot up. So we're just going to pull this over and see how it covered it. So now your string can't come loose from back here. Okay. So we're going to do the exact same thing to this side of the string. Okay. We're going to take our other clasp, stick it in the back. So you've got this. And then I'm going to tie a knot. And I'm going to push it up. And I'm going to pull. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it. And if you see where it's too long, you can take some scissors and just cut it and reburn it if you want to. And then once you're done with that, you're just going to take it and snap it together, and you've made a lanyard. It's easy as that. Does anybody have any questions for me? Thank you. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Dee. Hopefully y'all are getting some kind of tutorial by me making these. I hope. Hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully I didn't go too fast. Thank you, Candy. Yes, they're very easy once you can get the beads on. Now, I will say, my little one, you can probably put like 2 on at a time, and it'll go like you can do 2 at a time. So, hey, Geneva, welcome in. A lot easier than working with the big one. Good. You're not afraid of them anymore. Good. I was nervous at first, but now I'm not. I've made so many and this and that, keychains and ink pens and everything. So if you're just coming in and you missed, we made a lanyard with silicone beads. So, and you know, if you get it around your neck and you're thinking, man, that's too long. Cause see, it comes to me, which I mean, I'm 5'8 1/4", so it's like it's perfect. But if you get and you want to try it on before you do the clasp, before you put this, you can. And if you need to trim some off, you can trim it off before you burn your ends and stick it through. You can do that as well. Thank you, Picture Me Crafting. Good, Candy. I'm glad you learned. I hope everyone learned something. This is my second live, so I'm still kind of new and still kind of learning. So just bear with me because I'm learning with you guys. Some of y'all are pros, like Miss Merlinda. She's been on doing it for a while, and Gail's been going live for a while. So, you know, that's how we learn from each other. So, does anybody have any questions? Need me to go over anything or anything? Yay, I'm up to 41 subscribers. Yay. Y'all, okay. So let's just have a little chat. I'm going to be honest, okay? So I've had my YouTube channel for a while, and I've not really done anything with it because, for one, really didn't know how to do anything. Okay. And then Gail surprises me and goes, "Hey, you want to come on live with me?" And I'm thinking, that's a hard decision. Like, if I don't, then I'm never going to start my YouTube channel. You know, I'm always going to be afraid. So I took the plunge and I said, sure. I said, I'll go on live with you. And I'm sure a lot of y'all seen that. I was nervous. You may not could have told, but I was. So Gail helped me and some other people helped me, you know, get into StreamYard, figure out how to do things, how to make a thumbnail. Yeah. So if you're afraid of going live, don't be, because I was in your shoes at one time. And I just said, okay, I'm going live. So I went live Monday last week. Wasn't real sure how it was going to be. I think it turned out pretty good. My daughter watched it. She said I did good. So that's a plus. My husband was gone and he come in. He said, well, how did your live go? And I said, it went okay. I said, I think they learned things. I said, I did. I said, because whenever you plan for it to go smooth, it's not going to go smooth, as y'all know. So don't be afraid to start a YouTube channel. And even if it's like you're only on there 15, 20 minutes, go for it. I didn't want to be on there long, my first one, because I was nervous and everything. But once I got on live, I started feeling more better because people in the chat was talking, encouraging me, and I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody who has put a wonderful comment. I really do appreciate it. Lady Bear, okay, you're back. Start over. Well, this is what I made. This is our lanyard. So, easy peasy, simple. Stacey, you are not afraid. You can't tell it. You've been on more lives than I have. But I just wanted to say that. If you're afraid, go for it. We've all been there. And we still are, you know. So, but go for it. I'm still planning on going live with Jess and Stacy one Saturday. So hopefully, not sure what we'll be doing, but you'll get to see 3 of us. And I'm sure I'm going to be nervous, but I'm slowly learning how to get over that. Thank you, Lady Bear. I did these colors just for you. I sure did. Because I didn't know what to do. And you gave me an idea. So I just went for it. So hopefully it's purple, like a sage color, and pink. So yeah. Hello, Faker McFake. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I made a lanyard. So, and like I said, I just appreciate everybody coming in and supporting my channel as I'm getting started. Hopefully one day I'll have a lot of subscribers like these other channels do, but you know, it's okay that I'm not right now because we all have our own pace that we want to take, and it's okay if we're not, you know, top notch like Patrice and Delonda and Marilyn, and even for that Shay Shay, like, so, but we will get there one day. So, but that's all I have today. Anybody have any questions? If you missed it, please watch the replay and let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if I can help you. I do not mind. I'm not sure if I will be on next Monday. We are going out of town, hopefully. And then, but we're coming back Monday, and my daughter has an appointment at 1 my time. So if I do, it may be between 2:15, 2:30. So we'll just see. And any ideas what you want me to make or something I could make if I do come on Monday? Just make sure you have your notifications on, and hopefully I'll put up a thumbnail if I am. Is this a good time for everybody? I mean, I know some of y'all were at work, and I have the summer off right now. But when the kids go back to school and I start subbing again, there may be some Mondays that I don't come on because I'm working. But just trying to get in a time slot that everybody can tune in. Just let me know in the comments if this works for everybody. Yes, you grow, I will grow at my own speed. Yep. I'm so proud of Stacy, Lady Bear, for hitting her 100 subscribers, and also Jess. Congratulations, and everybody else who has accomplished their goals. I think it's good to lift everybody up for their goals that they have set for themselves. Well, if nobody has any questions, then I am going to jump off here and get a little other things done. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, everybody, for your positive comments. I really do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, one more thing. So I've been sewing a lot, and so I've been watching Facebook, and there's this one girl, one lady, she lives in Missouri, and she has her own company. So I'm doing a pillow. I'm quilting a pillow. So I went and got my fabric, and so stay tuned to that. So I'm excited. It's already stressed me out, but that's okay. Fake or mistake. So I get my beads different places. Hobby Lobby, Amazon, my favorite store. I think they have these at Hobby Lobby, and then I got these at Amazon. Also Etsy. You can sell some. And also there's a place in Texas. It's called the Silicone Beads store. They're really good. So I've ordered quite a few from there too. But mostly I get mine off of Amazon. So, but yeah. Hopefully that helps. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Stacy. But just let me know. Just sometimes let me have control. Right? Like I was trying to get my pretty background and not sure what I did, because now it's nothing. It's just me, and I want y'all to see a little color besides me, because I know I'm not that pretty to look at, but you know, sometimes that's how we go. We just roll with it. So, but anyway, but if nobody has any other questions, I appreciate you guys, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day and evening. And if you're going to the applique getaway, I hope y'all have a wonderful time. Be safe. Don't spend too much money. Also, but I hope you have a lot of fun and y'all enjoy the company and everybody. I'm not going to get to go. My daughter is doing a clogging competition this weekend near our house. So, yeah, so she hasn't competed in 3 years, but we are excited to see her clog again on stage. So that's where we'll be Saturday. And then after that, we plan to go out of town. So, and hopefully I'm planning on going to Bling Fest in October with the baby's booty. So hopefully I will see some of y'all there. Hopefully I can meet some of y'all if I didn't meet you last year. So yeah. But hope y'all have a wonderful week, and just keep an eye for me coming on next Monday. If I do, I'm not real sure what I'll do, depending on the time. So yeah, but we'll talk to y'all later and see y'all in the YouTube streets. Bye.